Um, we're gonna talk about the game, the post game live right now. Shout out to Jimmy Cleveland. Appreciate you on the super chat. He says, I wanted to win, but I take the fact that they played well on all faces. Absolutely. I'm not disappointed at all in this football team. I love the way we fought. We was a couple plays away from, well, one play away actually from winning this football game. And once again, this is another top 25 football team. So I'm very, very pleased with the way our guys got out there, man, and they played great football. We just came up short. Couple questionable calls, man, as far as the timeouts and and the game management. But overall, man, I can't complain one bit as far as the way this team fought. Everybody played great. Shout out to the punter. He played absolutely phenomenal, putting us in position to score points. Kamani McLean played well on his side of the ball. Travis Hunter played every snap. So if you guys are expecting me to rant or to be upset, I can tell you guys right now, this definitely not it's not this scream right here, man. I'm very pleased with the way we fought. So once I said before, man, Kamani McLean played very well. Let's see how some of you guys feel about the game. Swag Boy says, why call a timeout and ice your own kicker? Why? Absolutely. I was wondering the same thing because when I was watching the game and the timeout was called, my little brother was like, there's a delay of game or something, right? I said, no, it's a timeout. So I was expecting that to be from Arizona. Finding out Coach Prime called a timeout. For what reason, I have no idea. Maybe they was thinking about changing kickers, Jace Philly, because Alexandra Mata is not a long kicker. You know what I'm saying? He's not a long yardage kicker. So that's my only, thoughts. Maybe that's why they call that timeout. But at the end of the day, that was a horrible timeout. You ice your own kicker. But again, I mean, that's something so small, man. Frosty Vet, appreciate you for the super chat. He says, I'm disappointed. Why did they run away from the run and didn't go for it on 4th and 1 twice, but went for it 4th and 7? That's unacceptable. I agree with you 100% on that as well, Frosty. There was a lot of situations, game management. Once again, I do want to give some respect or a little bit of I want to pay some respect to the offensive coordinator. He definitely called a great game. He put a lot of running. He put a lot of running plays in for us. Michael Harrison played phenomenal. But I mean, I agree with you. Why not be aggressive? We know Coach Prime is not an aggressive, style coach. He's that old school style. But once again, as I said before, man, this was a great game, but there was a lot of situations, once again, on the coaching side that could have changed. It could have helped us. I'm not going to say that the outcome would have been different, but it would have put us in a better situation. So let's look at a couple of highlighted points that I have for everybody. So we'll play the first clip.
Looking at the coffin corner here.
That's as coffin corner as it gets. Wow. Bassett with a tremendous amount of punting. Great accuracy.
Special shout out to Bassett. Obviously, that's not from the game because I haven't had time to really go through, the game just finished. But I want to give a lot of credit to the punter, man. I mean, he punted phenomenal. 3 kicks inside the 15. I mean, it couldn't be any better than that. A lot of times kicker don't get the respect that they deserve. So that's the number one thing I want to say before we even get to giving people credit, man, because I feel like he was huge and putting us in position to score points. I mean, anytime you give Shedeur Sanders, shout out to Shedeur Sanders, he's now have over 10,000 passing yards, 3,000 yards this season. Phenomenal career, phenomenal season without an O-line, but I also want to give some respect to the O-line. I mean, the O-line, for the most part, they actually did their job, man. They blocked a lot better. This was a well-fought game, man. Once again, if we want to, start nitpicking and asking who we're going to blame, it would definitely be some of the coaches, as far as the game management. But overall, man, I can't do that either. This was a well-fought game, man, and that's all you can ask for is an opportunity to win against these big top 25 football teams, man. So there's a couple more points, man. Let's get to it. That was a great play call right there by Pat Shurmur, allowing Michael Harrison to get back busy inside that red zone. The tight end, using that tight end was huge for us. So I'm proud of Jimmy Horn right now. He played way better than the past few weeks. Yes, he did. Jimmy Horn definitely played. He played well. Jimmy Cleveland, appreciate you on the super chat. He said, shout out to the offensive line and the defense. Both they stepped up. Yes, they absolutely stepped up. You know what I'm saying? Everybody been bashing the offensive line, including myself. But, when they perform the way that they perform today, we have an opportunity to beat anybody in the country. As I said before, this is a team that well established, that's been put together already, top 25. And we actually was in position to beat this football team. If Alexandro Mata would have made that kick, we could still be watching the football game right now because it could have possibly went into overtime. So, yeah, I definitely agree, man. Let's watch that Jimmy Horn touchdown.
That's what it is a problem.
Pass fortunation goes to number 5, Jimmy Horn Jr. Is complete.
Amazing corner route right there by Jimmy Horn. I've been waiting for him to get going. You know what I'm saying? I've been waiting for his moment. And this game, he absolutely played great. So I'm trying not to skip the comments. Obviously we have over 218 people that's in the live chat, man. I definitely appreciate all of y'all. All I ask for you guys, man, just hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? I don't ask for no donations or nothing like that. So I'm trying to get to everybody comment, but I see they rolling in. So I'm kind of reading through them as well. Let's see what we have. So we have Steven said something was funny about that game because the game stated at 2:05 p.m. Eastern time, started at 2:05 p.m. Eastern time, and first half ended at 4 p.m. It wasn't too many flags either. Did you peep that? I honestly didn't. Yeah, I honestly didn't. I wasn't really paying attention to anything as far as that go. I was just pretty much watching what was going on the football field as far as how we were playing, how we were managing the offense, how we were managing the running backs. Savion Wilkerson had a chance to get in the game. Very excited to see him get out there and get busy. Dylan Edwards did what he could. We tried to stick to the run game, which I was hoping we would have did a little bit longer. But overall, man, I mean, it was still a great game, offensively, even defensively as well, man. I mean, we, again, number 4 for Arizona, he probably going to be playing on Sundays. A hell of a wide receiver. And Xavier Weaver played well. Yes, I agree with you, Shakir. Xavier Weaver definitely played well. Troy says if Colorado has a good quarterback, then we beat anybody. Weird stuff. Shout out to Mama Tia, man. Appreciate you, Mama Tia, for all that you do for the channel. It's no words that can explain how much support that you always provide on the channel. She says, "Oh, not the blame game. Mata went for a stretch, Mama Tia." Yes, definitely. Yes, I'm not blaming any players. I'm not really even going to blame any coaches as well, because as I said before, we had an opportunity, and that's all you can ask for as a fan is a chance. Now if we would have went out here, man, and we would have blown the game, or we would have not been able to put up a fight in our first time head coach getting the opportunity to coach this year, then of course, and again, that's expected. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that we actually was competing with a top 25 7-win football team, it says a lot about us, man. So I'm definitely not blaming anybody. I'm not disappointed. of course, we all hate to lose football games. I mean, who's going to be happy to lose football games? But at the same time, it's a respectful loss. You know what I'm saying? I can live with a loss like that. If Dion lets them score at the 3:44 mark, they get the ball back. Great comment. I was actually hoping that Coach Kelly on the defense side of the ball would have been more knowledgeable of that, because a lot of times in the NFL, you have defensive coordinators telling their players to let them score. Simply what it means, because I understand a lot of my viewers are always learning as we go. Majority of you guys, it's just simple as letting them score. I mean, half-assing pretty much, not doing anything, just letting them score, or throwing them in the end zone. You know what I'm saying? There's ways of letting them score. I was hoping we would have did that, but we didn't see any effort as far as the defense trying to do those things. So I agree with you 100% on that. Love moves. What's going on? Shakir, most definitely. Weaver always plays well. Vontae, Kamani missed a late crucial time. I don't care for one bit. Yeah, I agree with you 100%. I had to finish reading what you said. Yeah, he playing football. You know what I'm saying? That's part of the game. You're gonna miss tackles. I mean, I saw where Shiloh, missed the tackle. Well, he really didn't miss it. Running back just jumped over his head, but it happens. It's part of the game of football, man. Kamani held that side down, and I'm hoping that I can see Kamani on the football field every down from here on out his whole entire career. You know what I'm saying? They don't know how to win. I mean, I can't say that. If you watch the game, you would know what took place. I'm so sick of the haters against Coach Prime. Absolutely. So many haters, man. When we was winning, I'm telling you guys as a content creator, when we was winning, my lives was a lot different than how they are now. You know what I'm saying? Now it's all hate. It's all trolls. It's all this, it's all that. And as a content creator, someone that supports Coach Prime, I have to be very careful with the fallen victim, of these type of tendencies and strategies that these people are doing, man. But it's all hate at the end of the day. It's all jealousy. Everybody that watched this football game already know what to expect to come. You know what I'm saying? So when we missed that field goal, when Alexander Amata missed that field goal, and then on the opposite side of the ball, Arizona went to score, I just was thinking about next season. You know what I'm saying? Where we will be next season, and how the people will change. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, I agree with you 100%. Man, they did good. Absolutely. People wake up big action game today. The only thing that killed the defense was play action, big run plays. That's it. Everybody missed tackles. Xavier Weaver is him. Team fought hard today. Prime said it best. The team can't handle success. The moment is too big. Disagree. I just disagree with that, man. I disagree with that comment 100%. Fonte, yes, I saw Kamani miss a key tackle on the yeah, I mean, it's part of the game, man. You miss tackles in football. You know what I'm saying? We had another moment. Let's see. I think we already seen it. I think this is Jimmy Horn's touchdown. I want to make sure. So you guys probably already seen it. I'm gonna play it again. I think this is Jimmy Horn's touchdown.
Get rid of it.
Actually, that wasn't Jimmy's touchdown. We saw where Shedeur Sanders was able to create time. Once again, once we can get that offensive line to be able to protect Shedeur, he's going to be deadly. When I say deadly, I'm talking about deadly to the point where he's going to be probably another Patrick Mahomes. You know what I'm saying? He's the real deal, man. He's doing a lot of things as far as buying time when he don't have any time. You know what I'm saying? I want you guys to watch that play. There's an offensive lineman in front of him once he snaps the ball, you know what I'm saying? And he's able to create that time. And that was great. That was great. He has a very good sense of the pressure and the being in the pocket.
Rid rid of it. Get rid of it.
I agree, though. The O-line definitely did great today, though. I'm very, very happy with what I saw from them. I'm satisfied with the change at OC. Me too. Me too. You can't blame Money. Absolutely not. Money McClain didn't give up 30-some points. Build on the positives from this game. Keep your heads up. Buff Nations. Yes, Buff Nations for life, man. Buff Nations for life. I agree with you 100%. Penalties kept Arizona on the field. Yeah, there was a few penalties that did hurt us. I still believe. Yes, I agree with you, sis. I agree 100%. See, I'm with the bus all the way. My heart is with this young team. I still love Coach Prime. I've been a diehard fan, even at JSU. Nice, nice. And you're an Alkanite. Shout out to you. I'm an Alkanite as well. Much love to you. But yeah, I'm with Coach Prime. I'm with him as well. Yes, sir. You're not up for bait. We still won because he got up. Coach said that 3-4 months ago, he was expressing his vocals at that particular moment because they played like garbage. Yes, absolutely. This wasn't a hot garbage moment. I can't wait to see Coach Prime's press conference. You guys will get a chance to see it before me. But yeah, this is not what you call hot garbage. You know what I'm saying? A team that was just assembled this season, first year. I mean, even the coaches' first time coaching together. You know what I'm saying? Getting a chance to understand the type of styles each coach like to coach. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing to go and get a group of football team together, get a group of football coaches together, football players together, but it's another thing to put it all on the football field. You know what I'm saying? So, and then compete with teams that already have their teams. You know what I'm saying? Once we get started, it's just similar to, flag football, for an example. You know what I'm saying? You build a team, it's your first year, you got to get the coaches, you got to get the players, and then you go out there and expect to compete with teams that's been going to the championship or been winning football games. You know what I'm saying? And you competing with those guys as your first year. I mean, it says a lot about what you have in the future. Black Jacket said it was a great game, guys. Buffs just had the misfortune not having the ball last. Very entertaining. Absolutely. Absolutely. And at the end of the day, guess what? People are still talking about Colorado. So we're still winning either way. Colorado is like, in my opinion, it's like the Dallas Cowboys of the NFL. If they win, they're gonna come up with all kind of stuff to say, negativity. If they lose, they're gonna be happy. They're gonna be happy to see it. But at the end of the day, they're gonna still talk about them. You know what I'm saying? That's what Colorado has become, the Dallas Cowboys version of college, in my personal opinion. Only difference is we're gonna actually win next season, man. I'm telling y'all right now, we're gonna go all the way. That's gonna be a difference. Coach only playing Kamani so he doesn't transfer. I mean, even if he was, then guess what? That's a great move. You know what I'm saying? That's a great move at the end of the day. Even if he was doing that, I have no problem with it. That's a smart rule. That's a smart move by Coach Prime. You know what I'm saying? Keep him happy. Mama Tia says, always optimistic. I've been rocking with Prime over 30 years. Oh, yeah, definitely. And I'm a youngin'. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get a chance to watch Coach Prime time Deion Sanders played the game of football like majority of you had that opportunity to do. So I had to do my research on him. I had to do other things as far as watching film. Of course, who don't know? If you ever been around a game of football, who don't know Deion Sanders? You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, all this is expected. The hate, the love, the attention. 240 some people watching my live. When somebody else go and make a video and go live, people are going to do the same thing because it's Coach Prime. Everybody want to talk about Colorado at the end of the day because of prime time Deion Sanders. That's just what it is. At JSU, his first year, they didn't do good. Absolutely. I keep telling people this. I keep telling people that it's the same thing that happened when he was at JSU. Got his team together the following year, and they went 11-1. Wait till next year they go undefeated. I can definitely agree with you 100%. Because guess what? Those recruits know what they need. You know what I'm saying? Those guys watching the games, just like all of y'all, 250 people in the room, every single one of those recruits have a vision. Wow. If I'm an offensive lineman, I know for one, I can start. Two, I know that this is a passing team, so I can also have an opportunity to make my name for blocking, protecting the best quarterback to ever play the game as far as in Colorado. Then why wouldn't I want to go? You know what I'm saying? Why wouldn't I want to be a part of something this special? You know what I'm saying? So definitely he won't have any problem as far as bringing talent into Colorado. Arizona and Stanford rebuilding also. Yep, they've been having the opportunity to do that though. You know what I'm saying? We just got started. The haters just love Colorado. Absolutely. Well played, well coached. It just happens to be good teams. I am proud of Colorado's effort. They are getting it together 100%. I'm absolutely very, very proud in the way that Colorado has been playing football these last few weeks. Definitely this week. You know what I'm saying? I absolutely love the way that they fought. I hope Buff Nation will be patient with the building process. Good things are ahead if we be patient and persevere. Absolutely. Even if the Buff Nation don't be patient, at the end of the day, Colorado is definitely moving up. As long as why Coach Prime is the head coach, at the end of the day, whether the fans gonna ride or whether they're gonna drift off, it's not gonna stop anything. The wins is definitely coming. Deion iced his kicker with that time. He definitely did that. Once again, I don't know why he called that timeout, but it wasn't a intentional timeout. So I'm not going to sit here and let you say, oh, Coach Prime did it intentionally. I can say that was possibly a mistake, but at the same time, what could have taken place that you guys don't see is it could have been a situation where it wasn't. First of all, it's not Deion, it's Coach Prime. You know what I'm saying? But it could have been a situation where, you know what I'm saying, Coach Prime could have got with the special team coach. You know, maybe we need to go with Jace Feely. Jace Feely is a long distance field goal kicker. You know what I'm saying? Alexander Mata is not. So that's probably why he missed the kick. At the end of the day, he's more of a short style kicker. You know, so I'm not going to sit here and say Coach Prime wasted anything. It was great call, man. Make sure you're on the same page with your coaches. And that's the things that people like you don't see. You probably never played the game in your life, and you're just saying things to be saying it. You know what I'm saying? We proud of the Buffs, but not hate in the asking run defense to be better. I agree 100%. Steve O, no blame. O-line was fine. Shadur was good. Shallow is my fave. Bring it every play. Stephanie, great game. Please don't. I'm just talking about as far as the attention go. But yeah, I got you. That was a late hit on the quarterback. Yeah, there was definitely a lot of late hits. Believe it or not, I'm going to show y'all this clip once again. This was a face mask, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? There was some face masks that wasn't called. But again, you know, I'm not going to make excuses. But on this play right here, in my opinion, this was a face mask.
Get rid of it.
I could be wrong. You know, I could be wrong. Maybe it's just a far away shot, but that looked like, you know, a face mask to me. But I was a teenager in Atlanta when Prime got drafted to the Falcons. Come through the airport in a full length for fur in July. He lit the city. Man, it has to be amazing. For all of y'all, man, that has had that opportunity to watch prime time Deion Sanders, man, it has to be just, that's something right there you can always, you know, pass down and tell people like myself, your children, you know what I'm saying? Because it was different. He was different. Not it. He was different. And I feel like Travis Hunter is that mini version of prime time. You know, let's talk about Travis a little bit. You know, he played over 100 snaps, didn't get out the game at a high level. I mean, that's amazing. Our beloved kicker, however, might have to change his motto. He actually does miss. I mean, it's life. You know what I'm saying? He ain't perfect. Every time y'all say something stupid, I'm gonna come back with something even more stupid. You know what I'm saying? Keisha says, nice game. Some of the haters stop being negative. Colorado Buffs come from 1-11 team with an opportunity, I'm gonna add on to that, to be bowl eligible in the first year. Year one, definitely year one. That's not how recruiting works. Happy with the way they played, except those foolish penalties. I agree with you. Shout out to L Boogie, always showing love to the channel. And I agree with you as well. You know what I'm saying? It was still some penalties that we have to avoid moving forward, but it wasn't as bad as it usually gets. It usually get out of hand. Well, we're talking about 10, 15, 20-something penalties. It usually get very horrible. Usually Shador has no time at all. This was that game, man. This was a very good football game. I enjoyed it. I don't know about y'all. Do you think we get one more win? Yes, of course. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. I feel like we can still win 2 games, to be honest with you. Now, I know how good Utah is as a football team. I know that they're a very good football team, and I see what they're doing to Washington. But if we play the way we played today, we can win 2 games. I'm going to still believe all the way, you know what I'm saying, until that last game and it's over with. Then we'll start talking about other things. But right now, while we're in season, we're in fight, absolutely. If we had to go to war, you know what I'm saying, and you see a lot of your soldiers getting taken down, are you going to sit there and say, are we going to finish, or are we going to do this, are we going to do that? Absolutely not. You in the fight right now. The season is still going. So why should I say, or why would I say no if the season's still going? So just think about the questions you ask. MAGDOG, I love your positivity. We can eat all year from this energy for the Buffs. Absolutely. This is all the energy we need as a Buffs family. You know what I'm saying? Is the energy they're giving us. They letting us know how important we are as to be a Colorado Buffs. I sound like what's his name, man? I can't think of his name right now. But the coach, one of the coaches, I can't think of his name, but I sound like one of the coaches for Colorado. You know what I'm saying? It's great to be a Colorado Buff, man. Why did Coach Prime ice his own kicker? He didn't do that. We went over that already. Arizona barely won this game. I agree. Just skipping all the negative stuff. Kamani gave up 0 catches. 0. They were scared to throw at him. Absolutely. It got to the point, Kuzo, where I was saying to myself, Coach Kelly may want to make a small adjustment. I know Travis Hunter is different. I know he's him. But number 4 is, like I say, he's NFL wide receiver, in my opinion. But I was saying to myself, we may want to make that switch. Put Kamani on him. He's long. You know what I'm saying? He's long. He's tall. And I love what I saw with Kamani, with what he did against Rice Jr. for USC. So I was hoping they would have made that adjustment. That's one of the things that I can say if we're talking about the coaches is they don't make adjustments in the game. I would have made that adjustment. I would have tried Kamani on number 4. But again, coaches coach different. They need 2 wins, not 1. Pac-12 is the best conference. I agree with you, Marcus, especially this year. And I hate for them to actually be splitting up next year because we know Colorado is going to the Big Ten. You know what I'm saying? And I just hate to see it because this is the year where the Pac-12 was very exciting. It made football exciting. Coach Prime was a big part of the Pac-12 being more exciting, but the Pac-12 is serious. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of great football teams in the Pac-12. I would have had the corners and safety play underneath coverage on that red zone play. I was so proud of Colorado today. They played a great game. Defense definitely made a lot of improvements. Yes, I'm very, very happy in the way that we fought as a team. Shout out to Caleb Mathis, man. He came close to getting that catch. He got in the game. I played Madden with him, you know what I'm saying, through the week. Very good kid, man. Always stayed patient, stayed positive. Never talked about or spoke about why I'm not playing. You know what I'm saying? He had an opportunity to get in the game. As I said before, Jimmy Horn Jr. finally had a great game. I'm happy for these guys, man. The sky's the limit. McClain did his job. Hunter got burned on several major plays. Yeah, I mean, Hunter didn't have the best game defensively, but again, he was in position. All you can ask for is to be in position in football, man. It's not like he got burned. So I wouldn't say he got burned. I would just say that he just got outperformed in a lot of cases. Getting burned is like you just not even maybe getting burned would be something like Stanford game, the wide receiver. That's getting burned. But this game, he didn't get burned. Mata has said the timeouts doesn't phase him. Absolutely. That's great comment right there, Stephanie. Mata had already said that. You're right. What channel is Pac-12, CBS? I don't know. Pac-12 had their own network, so anytime I want to watch that, I just go to the Pac-12 network. I'm a football fanatic, so I just go to all those. So, Feely is injured in a boot. Okay. Mata isn't okay. We're gonna skip that one. Let's see. Who talking with sense, man? Who talking with sense? Kuzo, everyone knows who Kamani is except the staff at Colorado. Coach Prime know what he got. Coach Prime had a conversation with Kamani McClain, and he told Kamani McClain he was gonna have the game that he had today. Let's take a look at it.
Won't you just go ahead and change right here? Then you eliminate it. You want to eliminate it. You're going to ball this weekend. All right. You're going to ball.
So Coach Prime had already told him what he was going to do. Gregory said should have went for it on 4th and 1. See, Coach Prime is a different coach. You know what I'm saying? He's not Lane Kiffin. Lane Kiffin at Ole Miss would have went for it. You know what I'm saying? He's more of a old style. He don't believe in analytics. I just say it like that. The analytical coaches, saying that believe in the 4th and 1, going for it in, certain situations. That ain't Coach Prime. That's not who he is.'t how he was brought up in the football industry, man. He believed in that 4th and 1, take a field goal. 4th and 1, if I'm not in field goal range, we're going to punt the ball. That's just how he is. I can't say that he should have did it because, again, he's about field position. You know what I'm saying? I just got through talking about the kicker, the punter, put us inside the red zone 3 times. Three times, and we was able to capitalize with points. So, I mean, to say he should have punted on the 4th and 1, I mean, think about the times that he didn't punt on 4th and 1 and great things happen. Shout out to FP. Appreciate you for the super chat. He says, hard to bench Amari Cooper, though. He's a cover corner and a hitter's tackler. That's the thing that I want to talk about is that you don't have to bench these guys, though. You can always rotate them. So I don't know. Again, it's this Coach Kelly's defense we're talking about. I don't know why they're not rotating, but you can rotate as well. But I just don't want Kamani and Travis Hunter off the field any on the defensive side of the ball. I mean, punter number 15 showed out. Absolutely. Coach Prime knew it was time. Hey, he did. He called it. He absolutely called it. The punter is a dog. The punter is an NFL punter. He's an NFL punter, man. He's able to spin the ball and allow the gunners on the outside What I mean by the gunners, I'm just talking about the guys on the far outside on punt team to get down the field and put us in great position, man. That's a very great punter. Actually going to interview him as well. Kamani is long like no one else. His length is like Woodson. Yeah, and then he have long arms to go on, to go along with it. Did the other player that was told he was dressing out get in the game? Number 80? No. Number 80 didn't get in the game, but he was able to dress out. I mean, that's a very big deal. You know what I'm saying? Me as a former walk-on at a lot of different colleges, being able to travel, man, is huge, especially when you're coming from a scout team. The story that he had about his high school, and to be able to travel, and be able to, actually dress up for the game, that's huge. Where is Amarian Miller? I don't know. A great question. He got in the game one time, didn't get in at any after that. I don't like the I just have to be careful with how I say things, man, because people try to twist it. I'm gonna just say I don't like the fact that he's not playing as much as I feel like he should play. I'll just say it like that, because I was waiting to see him get in the game as well. He was notorious. The swag, Dion. See, you could do a little better on rotating players. The bench is, yes, I agree. If there's one thing we can do better, it's rotate players, make adjustments during the game, during the fly, because a lot of times, things happen differently, so, but other than that, man, we played a great game. I mean, we're sitting here talking about a 3-point loss. Do you guys understand that? We're talking about a 3-point loss to a top 25 football team that's going to a bowl season, man. So you guys got to remember that. Question: did the player from Arizona that was tweeting the date of this game play good? You're talking about Upshaw? Upshaw played okay. Number 11. He played okay. Former Colorado transfer. I think he had a sack. A few sacks. I'm not sure, but he played okay. He had some dirty plays as well, though. But Emma said, "Is the game over?" Yeah, the game over. We lost. We lost by a field goal. Did I miss the game? Yes, you definitely missed the game. You missed a great game. You ain't just missed the game. You missed a great game. It was a very, very good football game. What happened to Jimmy? It seems like they put him on the bench for a long stretch, even though he was given the slot. You got to understand, man, there's a lot of great wide receivers we have on this football team. Jimmy Horn, Xavier Weaver, Travis Hunter, Javon Antonio, you know what I'm saying? I mean, Caleb Mathis. We have a lot of great wide receivers, so it's hard to kind of, and Marion Miller, you know what I'm saying? Dawson. I mean, it's hard to actually play everybody, but I would say, where was Jimmy Horn in certain moments of the game? Y'all see 63 make that tackle? Not sure. Dr. Rucker, he was out there, but there wasn't any smoke. Yeah, I agree with you, Mama Tia. All that noise he was talking, we're talking about Upshaw once again. I'm just calling him Upshaw. I'm not even going to call his full name because he don't need any kind of, attention. But all that noise he was talking about making Shedeur Sanders his girlfriend, I mean, was he really doing that? You know what I'm saying? I mean, he played okay, but he didn't do what he said he was going to do. Upshaw 11 was decent, nothing special. I agree. He was okay. He wasn't bad. He wasn't great. He wasn't Micah Parsons. You know what I'm saying? He was talking like he was going to be Micah Parsons in this game, and that wasn't the case. Yes, I am late. Yeah, you was late on this one, but I'm sure they have a full game that you can watch. You have a lot of YouTubers that streamed it live. If you type in Colorado versus Arizona live game, I'm sure you'll be able to watch the game. I hate the fact that you know who won now, but I hate, it still was a great game. It's worth watching. Colorado had a tough schedule this year. Do you think they will schedule more out of the conference games next year? As I said before, they are moving to the Big Ten. And as far as scheduling more games out of conference, absolutely. We're talking about Coach Prime, man, that love competition. He loves for his players to be pro ready. So I absolutely believe there will definitely be more games, whether it's in conference, out of conference. It's definitely going to be a lot more next year. Like to see the receivers run under the ball and not have to come back some of the deep balls. You're welcome. See you in the Big 12 next year. Yeah, Big 12. I don't know why I keep saying Big 10. Big 12, yeah. Just scanning through a lot of all the hate comments. You just pretty much going to be in the background. You know what I'm saying? You are a great reporter for Colorado Buffaloes. Good game today. Go Buffs. Appreciate that, Stella. Appreciate that, man. We have a reason to be happy. We have a reason to be excited. You know what I'm saying? The sky's the limit. And I usually don't skip over comments. I try to give you guys a chance to have your opinion on the channel, but I mean, when you disrespectful, you lose those privileges. So you either go to another YouTube channel, or just unsubscribe. It wouldn't make me no difference. Did anyone see how long the second quarter went? Oh yeah, very, very long second quarter. Very long. But there was a lot of passes though. You got to think about how many points were scored this game. It was some runs from Arizona. That they're running back for Arizona. I was glad that they wasn't running as much because he was a handful. Jimmy got 2 TDs today. Nothing wrong with him. Yeah, 2 touchdowns. A great, great game from Jimmy. Great game. Was hoping for a win today. A big confidence. Yes. If there is anything I can say about this loss, it has given us a lot of confidence. And that it has given me confidence as reporting it. Like I feel good knowing how my guys fighting, you know what I'm saying, every single week. And then there was a lot of pressure on the O-line and the D-line, and they played phenomenal. They played great. Give this team a full year together with the new line. You have to play the mismatch. Absolutely. You have to. You have to do that. If the game was coached better, would they have won? I don't live in the what if or if should, I don't live in that type of, I don't live like that. You know what I'm saying? I just like to live with what happens. We lost the game, move on to the next, win 2 games, we bowl eligible. But if you want to ask me, we would have been in a better position to win the game if some of the things was changed, like going forward on 4th and 1, if we were to get it, of course, you know what I'm saying? But what the outcome would have been different, I don't know. I'm not psychic, so I can't really tell you that. And I'm not being sarcastic. I'm just really telling you the truth. I really don't know. Frosty says, I didn't say anything was wrong with him, fam. Y'all got to read better. And Upshaw didn't do anything. Yeah, Frosty is a good guy. He's a good guy. Jimmy was open. MAGDOG, in the beginning of the game, I recognize a potential biased ref. Oh, you recognize a potential biased female ref. I recognize a potential biased male ref as well. But you said, I think she shut him down from the rip. Hold on. MAGDOG, in the beginning of the game, I recognize a potential biased ref. female ref, I think, shut him down from the rip. Okay, yeah, you saw the same thing I saw. You know, when Xavier Weaver went for a fade route, obviously he was out of bounds, but I saw when he was looking at the referee, smiling, and he threw his hands like, you know what I'm saying? And the referee just was looking so mean, and I don't know, man. It just I think I know who you're talking about. The way he was looking, man, he didn't have no emotion. It's like he was just looking like y'all. I don't know. But yeah, I think I know who you're talking about. QB holds the ball too long. If you ever played the game of football, a lot of things happen in football, man, when you're a quarterback and you holding the ball long. A lot of times, nobody open. A lot of times, the receiver run the wrong route. A lot of times, you don't want to make a mistake and throw interceptions. There's a lot of things that happen when quarterbacks hold the ball long. And maybe if you was around the game long enough, you would know why. You know what I'm saying? But again, that's just how it is. I'm excited for Colorado. Everyone said they would get blowed out. Absolutely. But we fighting every week. Big 12. Yeah, Big 12. I appreciate that. Big 12. Yeah. Y'all correct me. What was going on with the turf? I don't know. I don't know what preparation that they had was going on in this game with the turf. Dylan Edwards was skating. Dylan Edwards was absolutely skating. And when I mean skating, he was falling. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. Just bad preparation. I'm someone that love grass over turf. I'm an old school, style guy, but I don't know. Preparation is very important when you're playing on turf. Love your reporting. Appreciate that. Dr. Rucker asked the question. That was a great question there that he asked. I recognize too many mental mistakes which cause us to beat us. Yeah, we did have a lot of mental mistakes. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely true. I'm so proud of those guys. They gave Arizona a run for their money. 9.5 favorites. Speaking of money, 9.5 favorites. And we covered. You know what I'm saying? So anybody that took that plus 9.5, go to the casino and get your money. If you roll with Colorado to keep this game tight, go make your money. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I roll with us to win the game, and we had an opportunity to do so. So I'm all right with losing like that. But for those that didn't believe in us but felt like the game would have been tight, you got an opportunity to make some money today. You know what I'm saying? Las Vegas had this team to lose by 9.5. That's like 10 points. And I agree with you, Tara. We definitely gave them a run for their money for sure. A lot of people lost their money today. You still have roughly 300 in the chat. Yeah, the live is definitely going up. Hit the like button. Colorado has talented players. Not so much to say about our coaching staff. Arizona make adjustments. Why doesn't coach make subs and adjustments? See, a comment like this, I can respond to, I can entertain. You know what I'm saying? It's real. You know what I'm saying? He's absolutely correct with what he see as far as the adjustments. You know what I'm saying? So who am I to get mad when a comment is like this, when it's clear we have a problem making adjustments and we're damn near towards the end of the year. You know what I'm saying? So I agree with you 100%. I don't know why we're still having problems with making subs and adjustments. I wanted to see Amarian Miller more. You guys was talking about Amarian Cooper. He should have been rotating. I don't know. That's one of the things that we're going to have to correct now. We don't need to wait till next season to figure this stuff out. You know what I'm saying? You want to fix this right now. Great comment. This loss gives me a lot of confidence. Absolutely. Appreciate you for stopping by. You say I'm out. Appreciate it. We're going to do about 10 more minutes and I'm going to be out. We got a lot of other good games that I'm going to watch. Ole Miss and Georgia. A couple more games that I want to watch after I watch the press conference of Coach Prime. Wait, did Mata miss a kick? I was in a training for some parts. Yeah, he missed the kick. Where was Amari Cooper? On the sideline. Colorado played 5 top 25 teams and stayed within a tough down except for Oregon. Oregon is the only team where I felt sad to give my post-game press conference. Well, the Stanford game I was a little bit sad about as well because we was up 29-0 first half. Let them come back and win. But Oregon was one of those games where, yeah, we got our butt kicked. The only game. 190 Trevor over Juju. I want to see Juju more in the game as well. I don't know. Again, just like who was that? Just like this comment was about adjustments, in the substitutions. I want to see Juju a little bit more. I agree. But Trevor did good at linebacker as well. I mean, he didn't do bad. Utah about to knock off Washington. Yeah, Utah is a great football team. Colorado does a horrible maintenance of their field. Yeah, I agree. With Mata being a straight line kicker, would you have used the punter in that situation? With Mata being a straight line kicker, would you have used the punter? And that's no, not really, because I mean, we want to get some points. It's a 44-yard field goal opportunity, 44, 45. I'm not sure, but kickers kick that, within that distance. And I know you're saying, what if Mata, I mean, what do you have to lose? You know what I'm saying? If Mata makes that kick, just like someone asked about would the outcome be different, I'm going to ask that same question. Would the outcome be different? Because now we can potentially be talking about overtime, or defense could have showed up, you know what I'm saying, been more energetic to stop them. So it's just a lot that goes on in football that it's simple for us to ask these questions after the game because we know the outcome. But as coaches, or to be able to coach a football game is a lot more challenging than what we see. See, we sit back, relax, in the living room, and we watch the game and we say, wow, why they didn't do this? Why they didn't do that? Why should do it holding the ball long? But when you actually out there and you coaching it, or you on the field and you being able to have to be in their position or in their cleats, then you start saying to yourself, okay, I can understand why they doing this, why they doing that. You know what I'm saying? It's just different. It's just a different view. Coach Prime has lost them some games. Nah, man, Dylan do that crap every game. Still proud of the Buffs. Me too. I'm definitely proud of the way we fought, man. It's freezing cold out here where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here giving you guys this late live post-game conference, man. I'm pleased with how we fought. And they actually ran the ball finally, man. Let's clap. You know what I'm saying? They actually ran the football, man. And that goes with the new OC. Let's give him some credit. You know what I'm saying? He actually called a great game. We ran. It was times where we ran and we didn't get nothing. But guess what? We ran. And what they do is it keeps the defense honest. They know that they still got to stop the run. You know what I'm saying? And we actually did that this game. Where is Juju Mitchell? I don't know. Fans, pondering thoughts for a moment. If this team would play together next year, OMG, the chemistry was there. Wishful thinking. Oh, yes. Absolutely. Then we getting Shiloh back. We getting Shador back. You know what I'm saying? Do you guys realize Travis Hunter coming back? Kamani McLean is an extra year mature. You feel me? Like, come on. I mean, this team going to be amazing next year. Coach Prime going to be an extra year mature as far as coaching. I mean, everything is just going to be so much better. You know what I'm saying? I still believe in Colorado. Absolutely. We played a darn good game. We need to staff to play chess, not checkers. That's a great comment. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? The staff got to start playing a little bit of chess. You know what I'm saying? Just like y'all say on the 4th and 1. Great questions. You know what I'm saying? If we would have went for a couple 4th and 1s and we would have got it, hey, we playing. You know what I'm saying? We playing. Got to roll the dice. D. Kennedy runs a 4-3 on the sideline. Juju on the sideline. Yeah. I don't understand that either, man. And my dog, Amari and Miller, man, 3 hours hometown from where I stay, man, out there in Shreveport, man. He's a hell of a wide receiver. Watched him since high school. And he's on the sideline as well. I don't know. I don't know. Watch out. Washington, Utah. Buffs are coming. Definitely. Yeah. 43 was his longest kick. Coaching IQ lowest. That roughing the passer call right before the half when we were 4th and goal. Yes. That was huge. There was a lot of moments like that, man. It hurted us. Coach trusted 15 on that 4th and 1. It's smart football, yeah. And that's why I say you guys got to understand, you know, it was well coached though overall, in my opinion. It's easy to nitpick and find few things people make mistakes on, but I mean, we are talking about humans, you know what I'm saying? You're doing a great job. Appreciate that. Appreciate it. Cooper is an excellent tackler, which is why I feel like he should rotate some, maybe in the slot a little bit, because most teams run 3, 4, 5 wide receivers. Shout out to our offensive coordinator for running that 5 wide receiver set that we was able to see what that looked like for the first time. Trevor Woods is a great move at linebacker. The team has been better since that move. He's vocal down there. Yep. Trevor, man, he's definitely he's doing his thing. But I want to see Juju in the game more too, though. Yeah, Juju. 11 penalties. No, Mata don't miss. It's okay. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I'm still saying Mata don't miss. You know what I'm saying? What did I miss? Because the team had juice earlier. Yeah. You just missed the team. You really didn't miss much. I mean, Arizona was able to get into field goal range and kick a field goal. They were scared to score a touchdown because they knew if they would have gave the ball back to Shedeur Sanders, it would have been possibly a different outcome. I want to add to that as well. They had a lot of respect for Shedeur Sanders. They wanted to make sure they didn't score with 1 minute, just 1 minute. They didn't want to get Shedeur Sanders 1 minute. They made sure they went down in the red zone. Travis is big time though. Yeah, he definitely is. And he's in good shape to play all those snaps at a high level. Never get off the football field. Travis is him. I agree, brother MAGDOG. Week 10 and the staff aren't predictable now. That is frustrating. It is. It's frustrating, but it's not very, very bad. You know what I'm saying? It's something that can be fixed. So we got about 5 more minutes left. I just want to see what you guys talking about. Once again, as I said before, I'm not blaming any coaches, not blaming any players. Well-fought game. We came up short. I'm gonna replay these videos that I played, see if you guys have anything else to say, and we'll wait for Well Off Media to give us those highlights, and we break them down.
Good shoot again. Yeah, you doing like that. Exactly what you're doing, you're not here, but you're bringing them down here. Won't you just go ahead and change right here and just go here? Then you eliminate them. You eliminate them. You want to eliminate them. You're going to ball this weekend. All right. You're going to ball.
Looking at the
What it is a problem.
Pass fortunation goes to number 5, Junior is complete.
Get rid of it.
Well, that's
Sanders pass complete to number 12, Travis Hunter.
Shedeur gave all he had. He's playing injured. Yeah, just imagine a full healthy Shedeur. You know what I'm saying, with what he's able to do, playing injured. But it's great game. Put those if you guys still believe, man, put those buffs, skull buffs, man. Hashtag skull buffs, go buffs. You know what I'm saying? I want to see that real quick as we get ready to end this live. As I said before, shout out to Colorado football team, the coaches, players, everybody part of the fans, all of us, man. Hey, it's a hell of a year. We have about 2 more games left, and you know what I'm saying? Either we're gonna be bowl eligible, or next year we can try to finish the deal, man, and get into the big playoffs. Give Coach Prime another year to make it happen, man. So, but yeah, man, put them hashtag skull buffs in the chat, man, and then we up out of here. Appreciate you guys for stopping by. We had over 300 people, man, that stopped by. You know what I'm saying? And for those that's hating, man, y'all know what's coming. You know what I'm saying? Y'all definitely know what's coming. Appreciate that, MC. Make sure y'all get those badges as well. You know, become a member. You would better be the first to see the lives. You know, the interviews coming as well. We're finna start interviewing some of the Colorado Buffs after this football season. We have a lot of hot names on the list. You know what I'm saying? A lot of wide receivers. You know, me as a former wide receiver, I had to go and get those top dogs. Devon Antonio, Xavier Weaver, you know, Caleb Mathis. So when you become a member, you will be the first to be able to see those things, you know what I'm saying? And other content plans and all that stuff that I got going on after this year, you know what I'm saying? So believe it or not, there's a lot of amazing things coming for this channel. You guys have no idea. Shout out to Pastor Corey, man. He said, I was at the game. They were throwing at Travis because he was on number 4. Yeah, definitely. I just wish they would have put Kamani on that side. I can tell you right now, Kamani would have probably gave him a run for his money, but Travis still played phenomenal. So we finna get ready to get up out of here. How about Willie Gaines? Willie Gaines he didn't dress out. He didn't dress out this game. You know, he didn't dress out. Overall is up for sure. A few more comments and we out of here. We're going to stop at Mama Tia. MC says they weren't throwing at Trav. They were targeting their best receiver. Yeah, that's true. So we're going to end on Mama Tia, man. Mama Tia, she says, I'm not understanding you. This channel isn't all over the place. Why would you let go of content that's loyal to his channel? Your choice of course. Hold on. She says, I'm not understanding. This channel isn't all over the place. Why would you let go of content? I don't know. I don't know what that is. What you mean by that, Mama Tia? But her music's, I don't know what to say. It was a coaching issue today. A lot of our losses come down to decisions, coaching decisions. A lot of it come down to coaching decisions. Been sitting in the chat for a while and taking in comments. This is a great team, which makes the losses so hard to take. Shedeur hurts much more physically than he is. Yeah, definitely. Shedeur is not 100%. I give a lot of credit to him about that, you know, being able to play through that. Losses wouldn't hurt as much if the team wasn't good. Absolutely. If this team sucked, definitely wouldn't hurt as much. Absolutely not, man. They knew better. They definitely knew better. So, yeah, appreciate you guys, man, for stopping by. And we're going to get up out of here.